Hello, thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary. Today we're going to give you a quick tarot card reading, so your name and info will be confidential. I will only go over what the cards have to say to you and your questions itself as well. So I'm going to do a quick little prayer and I will then start shuffling your cards. So let me light some Palo Santo. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. We ask the universe, and we ask this client's spirit guides and angels to reveal to her now what she needs to know in this present time. We ask that the information that comes through may come through God's higher purpose, God's higher intention. I ask spirit guides and mind to help me interpret the information to her in the best of my abilities, as specific and detailed as possible. Again, I ask and call upon the angels, archangels, to protect this space and protect this workspace as I tune into her path and her energy. Thank you. So I have your name in my head. So we're going to start off with your questions here. Will I move out of the state in the next 2 years? Alright, so how is my health going to look in the next year, specifically my small intestines? Alright, here we go. Will I move out of the state in the next 2 years? Will this person move out of the state? Alright, so as I tune into your energy, it does seem like it's interesting because we're talking about moving, and you did get the Three of Wands, which represents traveling, relocating, or going away somewhere. And you did say out of state, so there's your confirmation. So it looks like a really strong possibility. The only thing I would say is that there's a lot of fear, obviously, behind this move or the concept of moving. So other than that, it looks like there's a strong possibility that you will be moving out of state in the next 2 years. This is there to confirm it. It seems like to me as well, there's a lot of things you're going to realize, and a lot of things are going to come into self-realization, maybe new shifts, new changes with the move itself, maybe things with your job or with your career or with your family or with your home life or letting go of things. I don't know exactly what it is, but there's this sense of just realizing things, realizing new things and new changes. I do see here, though, it is showing that fear that you have behind the possibility of moving. I know you're asking if it's going to happen, which I feel strong, yes, it is within the next 2 years, but that fear itself is what can accumulate. And it's like saying, try to work on that fear, if anything, or those worries, when it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And if God and your angels know it's the right thing for you, that will be presented into your path. It's all about just trusting and letting go and letting God. But this proves a strong possibility that yes, there is a relocating, traveling, or move, and it is definitely confirming that within the next 2 years. And there will be also new changes with that, on another level, which, like I said, I don't know what it is, but there's other shifts involved with that move. So keep that in mind and know that. I am seeing a Lover's card here, so I don't know. This can be a past relationship that you went through with somebody in the past, or it could be a relationship that you're going through now with someone, but it just represents decisions being presented to these two people, or just choices being presented. But other than that, if it is a past relationship, it's just showing that strong connection you had in the past with this person, or issues that you went through with this person. But if it's a current relationship, it can mean, again, it's focusing on this path of the move itself, and that like decisions and choices are going to be presented to you. So please keep that in mind, hun. Okay, so we're going to move on to your next question here, which is, how is my health going to look in the next year, specifically my small intestines? Let's see here. All right. So how does her health look? How is her health going to be in the next year? How is All right, so okay, the energy I'm getting is I like being honest to my clients, never like sugarcoating things. So there is this energy that it will it won't be bad, like really bad, but you will be having issues with it within the next year. It's a kind of thing where I keep on feeling like it's gonna be kind of up and down. It's gonna be bumpy and then not bumpy. There's a feeling where you're gonna have issues with it that's gonna come in and out, okay, or it comes and goes or whatnot, and it's like this, up and down thing, roller coaster thing. But there's a lot of energy coming through to the fact that anxiety is a big part of it. The anxiety and stress of it all can make it worse, and that's something that your guides really want you to try to work on, your stress levels and your anxiety, and trying to be calm about things and trying not to worry so much about your health, because that's you putting energy into that thought, especially if it's coming from a negative place, because you're worrying about it with fear. You're putting energy into that thought, and you can create your reality and manifest things due to that. So it's kind of saying, like, cool down on the whole worrying thing and anxiety, because that's a big part of why you have issues with that lower regimen area. There is also something with money with this, so I don't know if you have insurance or not, or money is a big factor or issue with the whole process of with medical bills, the medical part of it. But there's something that has to do with money with that, or you worry about money, and that could be affecting as well your health. So please keep that in mind. There's just this sense where you need to find balance with dealing with your health and finding ways to not overwhelm yourself. Again, there's something with trying to find a way to take a break. I don't know, it's trying to say you have to take a break from something. If a break is needed, take a break so you don't overwork yourself. And it seems like you're not wanting to take that break, or it's difficult for you to think of taking that break because I don't know if you're scared to take that break or you just want to keep yourself busy, but there's this need of not overwhelming yourself and taking a break from that whole thing, so you could recuperate your health and yourself. There's also this energy that with like doctors and like the whole hospital thing, this represents somebody who's not being honest or doesn't really know what they're doing, or there's a sneakiness to this person. So it can represent like always get second options, third options, with doctors, and be careful with who you trust within the medical field. Maybe you need to find a better doctor, maybe you need to get another doctor's second opinion, but there's this energy where you need to constantly switch around and see where the accurate information comes from, because it does seem like there's some people you can't trust and you can't believe because either they're lying or they don't know what they're doing. So you have to be careful with that, okay? Even if it takes you, like, I don't know, a long time to find the right person or find the right medical place, you need to do that, because if not, you will be thrown in many different directions and you'll never be able to treat this, as I feel like this is something that is treatable, but it's something that needs treatment. So that is what I'm picking up with that, hun. Again, this is something that you need to work on your stress levels, not overwhelming yourself, eating healthy diets, um, meditation, yoga, breathing exercises. Breathing is really good. And also positive thoughts, thinking positive thoughts about yourself and your health, imagining yourself good. You can also use energy healing. So if you're into energy healing, you can find an energy healer that can work on your chakras, especially that lower regimen area, as that can be affected due to stress and chakra like chakra areas being blocked. Okay. So you could search up into healing ways of helping your health using your chakras and working on the chakra area. Because if you're talking about your small intestines, that has to do with your sacral chakra and your root chakra, and that's red and yellow, I think. Is it? No, orange and yellow around there. And if you work on colors that are red and orange, maybe eating a lot of fruits or vegetables that are those kind of colors can help. But you should do a lot of research on that, as that is extremely helpful. So I'm going to leave you with that, my darling, as I very much hope this reading was helpful. I send you lots of love from the heavens above. Please pray to your angels and ask your guides to constantly watch over you and give you, answers or messages or signs, as I feel like you will be okay. And I do see a lot of things happening within the next 2 years, like I said earlier. So many blessings your way. Happy spring, and thank you for your response back. I'm always here for you if you need more guidance in any other questions or any other areas of your life. So lots of love to you and your family. God bless. Bye now.